So today I'm here with Magic the Gathering Unsanctioned. Um, so not really your traditional um, booster packs that you would see in the store, although I did happen to get this at Walmart. I know you can get them at other places too. It's not the standard set, I don't think. So, open up the box and there's, a few different packages of cards I'm gonna open up in a minute, and then there's some dice in it, and the standard little booklets you get, and some land with guest tokens on the other side. So, I'm gonna start with what is the green package. So, card on top is Bingo, which seems kind of interesting. It's a 1/1 with trample. Whenever a player casts a spell, put a chip counter on its converted mana cost. Bingo gets a 9/9 for each set of 3 numbers in a row with chip counters on them. Then we have Old Fogey. It's a 7/7 phasing, accumulate, upkeep 1, echo, fading, bands with other dinosaurs, protection from homorids, snow-covered planeswalker, flanking, rampage 2. Pippa, Duchess of Dice. It's a 2/2 that you can pay 2 in a forest and tap. Roll a 6-sided dice. It becomes a green dice or a green die creature token with power and toughness equal to its results. Or you can pay 2 in an island and tap it. Reroll a dice. Squirrel Farm. Because, hey look, squirrel! It's an enchantment. You pay 1 in a forest, reveal a card in your hand, covering the artifact credit. Target opponent guesses the artist. If they guess wrong, create a 1/1 green squirrel token. So, it's a Surgeon General Commander, but the word general is crossed out. Whenever you augment, enchant, or mutate a creature you control, draw a card. And you can tap this guy to add 1 of any color, basically. It shows each of the 5 color symbols mana symbols at the bottom. Timmy, Power Gamer, because Timmy, for anyone, who watches South Park. It's a 1/1 creature. You pay 4. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. So, it's a cheap creature, but if you have, something that costs, 6, 8, 10, any kind of crazy big creature, oh hey, I don't have 10 mana, well, this guy's out, I can pay 4 instead. And then we have a multi-card. You can, I guess, select any one of them. So the white one is called Who. You pay X into planes. Target player gains X life. The red one is called What. Destroy target artifact. The blue one is Win. 2 in a island. Counter target creature spell. The black one is Where. 3 in a swamp. Destroy target land. And the green one is Why. 1 in a forest. Destroy target enchantment. And then we have Bronze Calendar, which is an artifact. Costs 4. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. You must speak in a voice other than your normal voice. When you speak in your normal voice, sacrifice Bronze Calendar. Then we have Elvish Impersonator, and I guess it's supposed to look like Elvis for, it's a creature with star. As Elvish Impersonator enters the battlefield, roll 2 6-sided dice. Its base power becomes the first results, and its base toughness becomes the second results. As you can see, I have quite a few more cards to go through. So I'll try make as long as a video as I can on this, but I might have to make 2 separate videos where I can only upload 15 minutes at a time. You have another artifact, entirely normal armchair. Not sure exactly how normal that's supposed to be. It almost looks like it's a mouth. It has teeth at the top and the bottom, sort of, where you would sit. During your turn, if entirely normal armchair is in your hand, you may hide it on the battlefield. You can pay 0, return entirely normal armchair to its owner's hand. Only any opponent may activate this ability, and only if they see entirely normal armchair. Pay 2. Sacrifice entirely normal armchair. Destroy target attacking creature. So that's kind of an interesting way of going about killing a creature. Putting something on the battlefield, hoping your opponent doesn't see it, to then pay 2 mana and sacrifice it to destroy their creature. But the downside is, if the opponent sees it, they can return it to your hand. Free range chicken. Kind of makes me think of the fight scenes between Peter Griffin and the giant bird in Family Guy. So the 3/3 you can pay 1 in a forest, roll two 6-sided dice. If both results are the same, free range chicken gets plus X until end of turn, where X is that result. If the total of those results is equal to any other total you have rolled this turn for this ability, sacrifice it. For example, if you roll 2 3s, it gets +3. If you roll a 4 and a 2 for this ability later on that turn, sacrifice it. Growth Spurt. Roll a 6-sided dice. Target creature gets plus X until end of turn, where X is the result. And the flavor text is more to love. Friendly nature, loving, beyond to Q. Sem seeks F, looking for a huge commitment. So this is part of a 2-card thing, I guess. Half squirrel, half, and then you need the other card to see what it's supposed to be. And whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, and you don't really see the rest of the text because you have to put both of them side by side. And it's a -1, -0. At the bottom it says augment forest. You pay a forest, reveal this card from your hand, combine it with target host. Augment only as a sorcery. And then the next card is the other half of the set. Mother Kangaroo. When this creature enters the battlefield, roll a 6-sided die. Put a number of 1/1 counters on this creature equal to the results. Then we have Slaying Mantis. It's a 6/6. Just a second. As long as this spell is on the stack, players can't move cards on the battlefield. Slaying Mantis enters the battlefield by being thrown from a distance of at least 3 feet. When Slaying Mantis enters the battlefield, it fights each creature your opponent controls that it touched as it entered. So, kind of unique. Next we have Spirit of the Season. It's a 3/3. When Spirit of the Season enters the battlefield, it gains haste if it's summer. Put 1/1 counter on it if it's autumn. You gain 5 life if it's winter. If it's spring, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. So kind of an interesting way of rewarding you depending on the time of the year. And then we have Wild Crocodile. When this creature enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. And then the next one we have is a special land, Underdome. Tap to add it's a diamond symbol, which supposed to be colorless. I don't know why they don't just say colorless. The other one is tap to add 1 of any color. Spend this mana only to pay silver bullet cost. And I guess the rest is a bunch of forest lands. So I will do another video for each of the colors, opening these cards up. hopefully you found this interesting.